Hi, I'm HEALYMEANS. Welcome to my channel and welcome to an unboxing video. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I am doing well. Thank you for joining me in this three-part unboxing series of seed haul videos. I place seed orders with 3 companies and I'm going to do a separate video for each company. It is technically 4 orders because I placed 2 orders with one company, but I'm going to break all of that down once we get into the video. But before we do, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Click that notifications bell. Make sure it is set to all. Like, comment, and share with everyone you know. Now, let's start with the first company. So this first company is no surprise. I have ordered from them several times before. I have had mostly positive experience as far as seed germination and growing to harvest. And that company is MIGARDENER. I did place 2 orders with MIGARDENER. The first one, I placed the order on September 8th. It shipped on September 10th, and it was delivered on September 16th. So that's not bad. 8 days from ordering to delivering, that's not bad. Just about a week. The second order I placed on September 21st. It was shipped on September 26th and delivered on October the 1st. In this order, I also placed an order for garlic. During one of his live streams, he had a flash sale, 30% off of soft neck garlic, which he said he basically was selling at cost. So no benefit or profit to the company, but it would still be a sale for customers. So I ordered that also on September the 21st. It shipped on October the 6th, and then it was delivered on October the 11th. But if you can recall, by that time, I was already gone to Louisiana. So I missed this entire delivery. Y'all, I still have the box here. It is December the 17th. I have not opened the box at all. We're going to see, is this garlic even still good? If it is, y'all, I'm going to plant it in my green stalks. If not, it's a bust on me. Before we find out about the garlic, though, let's get into these seeds. Now, this first package, like I said, I placed this order on September the 8th, and I received it on September the 16th. I see a couple of things I ordered 2 of, so of course I'm going to go back and check and make sure that I got those. Quite a few I ordered quantity 2. Everything else I ordered quantity 1. It's about a page and a half. I don't know how many packs, but let's see. Normally, y'all know I put these seeds in alphabetical order and then I show them to you, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna pull them right out the pack and just list them as I see them. The first thing that I have is the Bing cherry tomato, and hopefully I'm getting these where they focus. The Bing cherry tomato is an indeterminate. It says that the Bing cherry tomato is a prolific and flavorful variety known for its small, deep red fruits and exceptional sweetness. Produces an abundance of bite-sized tomatoes, perfect for snacking, salads, and garnishing dishes. Y'all, this is probably going to be some of my garden snacks. Like while I'm out working and putting in the grind, this will be the energy that keeps me going. I also have the small red cherry tomato, also an indeterminate. Next, I have the Paul Robeson tomato. This is also an indeterminate. It's an heirloom variety celebrated for its rich, complex flavor and striking appearance. I have been told that this variety has like a smoky taste, and I think so. The dark red with the brown and dark green shoulders and black shoulders and stuff, those tomatoes to me tend to have a deeper, more smoky flavor than just like a light, refreshing hamburger tomato taste. I have the pineapple tomatillo. Now, I tried the Aunt Molly's ground cherry, and they started growing well. I grew them this year. The plant started growing well because last year, it was either in 2023 or 2024, I tried to grow the Aunt Molly's ground cherry and I got like zero germination. Nothing came up at all. This year for 2025, I did grow it. The plant just shot. It took a little while to like get started, but once it got going, it sprawled over everywhere. The problem is I didn't keep up with it like I was supposed to, and then plus I left, so I lost all of the fruit. The reason why I got the pineapple tomatillo is because it's supposed to be a little bit sweeter and basically another snacking source while I'm out there working in the garden. I got the Ace 55 tomato, and once again, y'all, that 42-day tomato, that's what I really want. It has eluded me once again, but I got the Ace 55 tomato. I think I did try to grow that in 2025. I got 1 or 2 tomatoes off of it. It's not the plant, y'all. My 2025 garden was just not what it was supposed to be, and I'm gonna put that on me. I also got the Gran Rio Verde tomatillo. So this is the green tomatillo that most people use to make salsa. I have an Amish paste tomato. I want to start getting into making my own tomato paste. I make my tomato sauce, but I want to make tomato paste. And since this is a good paste tomato, I want to try to grow this and, you know, test my skills. Next, I have spearmint. And I can never have too much mint, y'all. But with the mint, for me, I have to grow them in containers. Because if I just put the seeds or put the seedlings in a raised bed or in even a large container that I want to grow more than one thing in, the mint takes over completely. So I always grow my mints separate in their own individual single containers. That way I can contain them and I still get the harvest that I want. I also got lemon balm. I got giant winter spinach. Y'all, I have not been doing the best with the spinach. And there are spinach varieties that are best grown in the winter or the cooler months. And then you have some spinach that does better in the summer or the warmer months. So this giant winter spinach, I'm hoping that this will do me right during those cooler winter months. The jalapeno pepper, I got this because sometimes I want the jalapeno pepper, but I don't want the heat. And I think I mentioned this before. So if you look on this seed pack, like I put the date that I ordered the seed, I put the year that it's for. And if it's less than 25 seeds, then I always circle it. And it's just a reminder to me, hey, I only have a limited number of seeds. Pay extra special attention. Do all the things to help ensure success because I don't have that many seeds if I have a failure. Next, I got the Tam jalapeno pepper, and this one has 30 seeds. It says this variety is a remarkable pepper known for its moderate heat and distinctive flavor profile. These vibrant green jalapenos add a zesty kick to various dishes without overpowering the palate. With a slightly milder heat compared to traditional jalapenos, they are well suited for those who prefer a more manageable spice level. Perfect for adding depth to salsas, sauces, and stews, and they also shine when pickled or used in various Mexican and Tex-Mex dishes. So, and then you can see on the back of the packet here, it shows that it's a mild heat. So it'll say sweet, mild, hot. And then for the Scoville units, this is 1,000 to 1,500 Scoville heat units. And that's just a measurement of how hot the pepper is, how spicy the pepper is. So the higher the number, the hotter and spicier the pepper. And I also bought 2 of those. And I have Tam jalapeno peppers. I believe I bought from an Etsy store and maybe from another company. And sometimes I like to do that. I like to compare the same seed from different companies just to see where I get the best germination or where I get the best growth to harvest or even where I get the best taste. And then I'll kind of narrow that selection down to that particular company. I have the lilac bell pepper, the cayenne purple pepper, the mulatto isleno pepper. And y'all, I tried this also for 2025 and I did not have the success that I wanted with it. This pack only has 15 seeds in it, so that's another reason why I circled it. You know, hey, I got to concentrate, I got to focus, make sure I make the best of the experience. This is a hot pepper that is 2,500 to 3,000 Scoville heat units. I have the Golden Kale Wonder Bell Pepper, and y'all, I'm a bell pepper person and I am trying to grow the largest bell pepper possible. I think so for 2025 and maybe even 2024, I tried the Keystone Giant bell pepper. This year, I think I also tried the Emerald Green. I do have the Chinese red bell pepper, which I heard gets really big. I haven't sown that yet, but I think I will be doing that for 2026. I have the Anaheim chili. I got 2 of the Tom Thumb dwarf peas because these, let me see, there's 25 peas in a pack, and that's a good amount because really like 6 peas can get you enough peas for like a whole season. So 25 seeds is a good amount. It says the peas are a true dwarf variety, and that's why I purchased these, because I'm really looking to buy more dwarf and mini, even micro varieties of different kind of plants, because I think that's gonna be better for my 5-gallon buckets. I got red romaine lettuce. I received red romaine lettuce seeds from one of my fellow YouTube gardeners. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. But guess what? I sold all the seeds. So, and I didn't save seeds, or if I did, I don't know where I put them. So I bought some more of the red romaine lettuce. I like the colored lettuces, not just the green. I like the reds and the purples and the different colors. So, and that red romaine lettuce is good. I got Mexican mint marigold, y'all, and I don't know if this is a mint, if it's a marigold. It says also known as Mexican tarragon. This herb is drought resistant and heat tolerant, and that's another reason why I got it. In addition to looking for dwarf and miniature varieties of plants, I'm also specifically looking for stuff that's not only heat tolerant but drought tolerant. I live in Southern California, zone 10B/11A, and it gets very dry. We go months and months, like over half the year, with no rain, or with 0.001 inches of rain. It's ridiculous, y'all. A lot of times we are on water restrictions and all of that kind of stuff. So finding varieties of vegetables, fruit, herbs, and everything else that's not just heat tolerant but drought tolerant, I definitely need that. I purchased chicory, and the reason why I purchased chicory really is because this is an ingredient in a lot of coffees in Louisiana. Louisiana is known for its chicory coffee, and y'all, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to grow it to see if I can like grow my own chicory coffee, y'all. I don't know. I have bronze leaf fennel. I have the Wisconsin SMR pickling cucumber. I want to get more into making my own pickles, and the reason why I picked this variety is because look how small, y'all. They're so small and they're so cute, and I'm thinking that they'll grow faster. I'll get more cucumbers and more opportunities to learn to pickle. I got 2 packs of the Purple of Sicily cauliflower. I think I purchased this either from MIGARDENER last year, or maybe even earlier this year, or maybe from a different company. I'm kind of remembering the name now, but that's a reason why you should inventory your seeds before you purchase the next group seeds or the next year seeds. Go through your inventory. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, even if I saw my inventory and it had some of these seeds in it, I will buy more anyway. I can never have too many seeds. And just to put a bit of clarification on that, I do donate my seeds to local seed libraries, we have community gardens, and we have other food program organizations in the local community that I volunteer and I donate seeds to. I have the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage, and I bought this variety specifically because it says that it's an early short season variety. I have the Golden Detroit beet, and I want to compare this to the Burpee golden beet or the Burpee gold beet. I want to compare these. So this is similar to the dark red or the Detroit red beet. This is just the golden Detroit. I have the Antigua bush bean. This is an heirloom, and again, bush bean shorter in height as compared to the pole beans. Sometimes I get bush beans and they do flare out quite a bit. I'm looking for dwarf, I'm looking for compact, I'm looking for container varieties of fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and this does say that it is container friendly. I also have the Blue Lake pole bean, which is one of my favorites. I have the Rio Zape bush bean. This is another heirloom, again, bush, compact, container friendly. It says the beans are perfect for soups, stews, and refried beans. The sturdy bush plants are highly productive, maturing in about 90 days. And that's not bad. And then finally, in this order, I have Thai basil. Now, I have ordered and sown Thai basil before in my GREENSTALK, but I think I want to put this in, if not the edge of a raised bed, I want to put this in a container of its own. Now let's go straight into the second order that I placed on September 21st, and I received it on October 1st. This order is just one page, and I purchased 2 of one item, 4 of another item, and then all the rest just single. And some of them are duplicates, y'all, from the previous order. I got 2 packs of the jade bush beans, and I purchased these because it said it's highly productive and it's a disease resistant variety. By this being disease resistant, I hope that these will grow better in my backyard shenanigans garden. I have the Cherokee black pole bean. These are also known as the Trail of Tears, an historic heirloom variety, and it has rich cultural significance and robust flavor. I got a purple sprouting broccoli. Y'all, that match my purple cauliflower. And then I have a self-blanching cauliflower. Now, my understanding with these type cauliflowers is that as the head grows, the leaves will naturally curve over. But if you want to ensure that your cauliflower head stays white, you can tie the leaves over. I got 4 packs of this Stowell evergreen corn. This is an heirloom. It is a sweet variety, and it's a white corn. And I normally get yellow sweet corns, but I saw this white corn and I was like, you know, let me give it a try. I have the tender green cucumber, another Mexican mint marigold, Texas Early Grano 502 onions. And y'all, I'm gonna be growing onions and garlic in my GREENSTALK. Onion is gonna be from seed, and then the garlic is gonna be from the clove, and I'm gonna see how that's gonna turn out. I have green striped cushaw squash, and I think I got these also from Homestead Heart. I can't remember if I planted them or not. I think I may have tried like 1 or 2 seeds, but I'm definitely gonna try them again. The Rio Grande tomato, y'all, I can't have enough tomatoes. This is semi-determinate, and I think that was one thing that attracted me to this variety of tomato. Again, smaller, compact, trying to cram as much as I can in the space that I have available in my garden. I have the Sunray tomato. This is indeterminate, but y'all, like, I haven't met a tomato variety that I didn't want to purchase. I have the New Yorker tomato, the white cherry tomato, the yellow stuffer tomato, and I think I want to stuff this tomato as well as a couple different color of bell pepper tomatoes. stuff them with the same, like a seafood stuffing, but do a tomato and a bell pepper, and then just serve that. I think it's gonna be good. I have the Marion tomato, the Gobstopper tomato, and I think I purchased these maybe for 2024, but I didn't sow the seeds because I already had multiple cherry tomatoes, and I'm trying to, even though I might grow many tomato plants, I'm trying to cut it down to like 1 or 2 of each major category. So like 1 or 2 cherries, 1 or 2 beefsteak, 1 or 2 paste, kind of like that. It doesn't always work out like that. Matter of fact, it never work out like that, y'all, but I'm gonna try it. I have the Tropical Sunset tomato, and this is an indeterminate. It's a bright bicolored variety with the perfect balance of sweetness and acidity. And then last but not least, I have the Goldie tomato. And isn't that pretty, y'all? It's just a pretty tomato. Some of the tomatoes, y'all, I bought them just because they look pretty. Some of them I bought because I think they're going to taste pretty. Some of them, they're going to taste pretty. They're going to taste good. Some of them I bought because, like I said, I'm going for a small, compact. And some of them, y'all, just because, like I said, I cannot turn down a tomato. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the garlic. As you can see, this is not opened. I never opened it. I didn't like open and reseal it back. It has never been opened. I ordered this, like I said, in September, and it arrived in October, but by that time I was already gone. So we are gonna see, number one, is the garlic still good? And then, y'all, do you think it's too late for me to put the garlic in my GREENSTALK? Well, I hope you say no, because I'm gonna try it. Y'all, please let this garlic be good. So, like I said, this was soft neck garlic, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 varieties. So 2 quantity of 7 different varieties. I got the Lourdes garlic, Enchilium red, Kettle River, early red Italian, silver white, Susanville, and California. Wonder why I bought the California, y'all. This is how it looks in the box. Let's take this off. And then the garlic is in individual little packets. This is the Italian red hard neck. Let me see. I thought I bought all soft neck. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I thought I purchased all soft neck. Let's see. Now, early red Italian. Now, on here, it says early red Italian soft neck garlic. But this one says Italian red hard neck. So, I don't know, soft neck, hard neck. We're going to try. And let me just check and see if the bulb is still good, y'all. All right. It looks still good. It looks full. It's not soft or mushy or anything. I think this is still a good bulb. And so is the other one. So, oh, y'all, I'm so happy. And you know, when you're dividing the cloves, you want to keep the paper. You want to keep the paper on them when you plant them. Pointy side up, flat side down. Just in case I forget to mention that, or in case by the time I show you a YouTube short or whatever, I've already planted the garlic. But I'm going to try to do that this weekend, by this weekend, or early next week. Because they've already been sitting in a box since September, y'all, and it's December. This is the Enchilium red soft neck. And I don't want to rip it. Okay. These look good. Yes, y'all, I'm so glad. I mean, I don't know. Now, this one, you know, looks like a little bit of the paper got peeled off of it. But I know that I can get several good cloves off of that, y'all. And whatever ones I don't plant, I'm going to eat them. That's what I'm going to do. The next one, let's see. This one have a little hole in it already. But the next one, this is California White Soft Neck. And let's look at this. Y'all, I'm just so glad that the garlic is still good. I was so concerned, y'all. I was concerned. So here are these two. And I'm going to make sure that I label these when I put them in my GREENSTALK. Now, y'all know there's 6 packets per tier of the GREENSTALK. And I have 2 cloves of 7 different varieties. And I believe I have stacked my GREENSTALKs to be 4 high. So I may have more garlic than I have GREENSTALK space. Next, I have the Silver White Soft Neck. Yeah, I just ripped the whole bag. Let's see. So that's these two. And y'all, I really can't tell too much the difference just looking at them. Some of the cloves are a little bit larger. Some of the garlic looks a little bit larger than the others. But beside that, I can't really tell the difference just by looking at them right now. But I know some of them have a milder taste. Some of them have a sharper taste. We'll figure it out. But y'all, I like garlic. I really like garlic. Let's see. This is the Lore's Italian Soft Neck. And that one also has a little rip in the bag already. But that's okay because I'm about to rip it trying to open it. Let's see. Ooh, these are huge as compared to some of the other ones. These are huge, y'all. Look at that. And make sure I'm putting them back in the correct bag because I don't want to get them mixed up. I definitely will be labeling each pocket, y'all. I'm not going to label each tier. I'm going to label each pocket. I've been watching several videos of gardeners growing garlic and onions in their GREENSTALKs. Y'all, let's just say I'm excited. This is the Susanville Soft Neck. And let's see, these are a nice size also, y'all. I know I done said it like a bunch of times, but I'm just so glad that this garlic is still good. And I know once I peel off the paper, you know, maybe it might be a little bit different, y'all, but I'm just so glad that overall they look real well. And then this is the last variety. This is the Kettle River. Hopefully you can see that. The Kettle River Soft Neck. And y'all, I have to. Today is Wednesday. I have to get out here and plant these garlic by this weekend or just next week at the latest. It's already December 17th, y'all. But it's still warm. Besides the fog that we've been having in the morning, it's still getting out to the 70s. Ooh, and this is another very large garlic. This is a large garlic. Y'all, look at that. This is huge. This is a large garlic. Now, I didn't get the elephant garlic. I don't know if they were sold out or if I just didn't get it. But I didn't get elephant garlic this time. I know brother and sister ain't cutting up. I'm almost finished the video. One thing that I'm definitely going to be doing when I grow the garlic and the onions in my GREENSTALK is using the insect covering. I don't have a frost cover because I don't think that I'm going to need it. But I did buy the insect covers, y'all, and I'm going to use it. Because if you remember, the year I grew my elephant garlic and then the year that I grew the onions and the regular garlic, y'all, the black aphids ate them alive. The black aphids ate them alive. So this time I'm hoping to get in front of that by using a physical barrier, which will be the insect covering that comes, well, it doesn't come with a green stalk. I purchased it separately, but it's made for the green stalk. I'm going to prepare my soil. I'm going to fill the tiers. I'm going to plant my garlic, water them down, and immediately put the cover on it. Y'all, I'm not playing. I'm not wasting no time or whatever. Right from day one, I'm going to put the insect covers over the green stalks. Now, I think I'm also going to put the trellises. I have the individual pocket trellises. I'm going to put those on there to give the to put more space around the green stalk, so the cover will go over the trellises and not just hug on to the green stalk. That way it'll give more space, more airflow. The insect nettings don't block the sun, so the sunlight and everything will be able to come through. And I'm gonna check, I think they're a decent thickness, but I may be able to water through the covering, or if not, I believe it zips from the top, so I can unzip the top, do my watering, and then zip it right back. Y'all, I'm not taking no chances. I'm not playing no games. But I am so glad though, y'all. The garlic is good, even though it sat for 3 months, pretty much. It's still good. I'm going to plant them very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. Let me know, have you ordered from MIGARDENER? Did you order the garlic? Did you catch that flash soft garlic sale? What varieties did you get? Have you planted them already? Like, how is it going? I know I'm late to the game, y'all, but guess what? I'm still in it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click that notifications bell. Make sure it is set to all. Like, comment, and share with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.